no numbers, there's no pictures, there's no videos, there's no gameplay. I don't like it.
Yo, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope everyone's having a good day so far. And today, Freemers, we are back with another open source Free Realms video. Now, you've been noticing that, we've been covering open source Free Realms here and there. I don't make a lot of content on this specific Free Realms revival, but we should talk about it. And today, I want to talk about some new posts that went up on the Reddit. We got to discuss them. And also, you've been noticing that, well, I haven't been posting a lot on here, and that's because I'm focusing elsewhere on content. So if you would like to check out that stuff, feel free. I have links everywhere, description on the channel, what have you. But furthermore, thank you guys for watching the content. I appreciate all the views on the open source Free Realms stuff, because I know you guys like the content, okay? Now, what we're going to talk about today is it's very interesting, and I want to discuss it a little bit, because it's like an ask from one of the people over at Open Source Free Realms, and we're just gonna get into it because I need to show you this. It's pretty crazy, dude. Let's go. So apparently, this guy Complex, I've never seen a post from this guy. We've seen Eddie is part of the lore, you know. We've seen Eddie, and I'm sure there's been others, but never seen this guy post. And he's like, content creators needed. We are needing more publicity for OSFR. If you are interested, please message Mentor Kenner and Gmudger on the Discord page. This will help us get the project done as more people come through, the more assets we can compile together. Now, here's the thing. I can't name probably more than 5 content creators that cover Free Realms in general. And that is, like, this post is a big ask. Because you're asking for content creators to do Free Realms content when, for the most part, no one's doing that. I mean, there's probably people in the open source Free Realms Discord that are content creators, I'm sure. Like, we can name a few. Eden, first person shooter. You got that Dove dude that always gives you misinformation and is not a great content creator, but he exists. He's kind of a scumbag, but he's here. Those are 2 that I could just name off the top of my head. Then, of course, you've got the people on, I would say, the Free Realms Sunrise side, being myself, Natalie Claire. She doesn't really, here's the thing with Natalie, though. She does interviews that for people, like, in the community. She doesn't actually do Free Realms content as far as I'm aware. I don't know if she would, but yeah, there's not a lot. And I think there's one more, and I'm drawing a blank on the name, but the point is there's like 5 to 10 people in the Free Realms community that will actually do content on Free Realms. I am one of those people, and I've been doing content for like 3 years now on Free Realms and Palia and what have you, but the point is you're asking for content creators when really there isn't a lot of us in the community, right? And here's the thing. I'm not going to cover open source Free Realms in terms of the game itself. We're just going to talk about the information that's being presented to us right now. And reading the comments can really tell you that no one knows, like if you read the comments here, these people don't know, like, how to create content on Free Realms, nor are they content creators themselves. Because there's this guy right here. I have like 100 people that follow Free Realms fans, if that helps. That sure will, but like, that's not what he asked here. He wants content creators, and that being a single person or or multiple people, So this is a person that obviously doesn't know like what that means, the whole content creator thing. And then there's this person. I'd love to advertise, but I'm mostly afraid of copyright claims. And I'm just going to stop him there because, like, in terms of copyright claims, you can't get copyrighted on Free Realms because it's a dead IP. And, I mean, I've covered all the Free Realms Sunrise videos that have been posted to YouTube, and I haven't gotten a copyright claim. The only reason you'd get a copyright claim, I think, is if you'd be if you, let's say you were reacting to the Dares It's Your World, that song is owned by Sony, and they will take down your video. That's the definition of a copyright claim in terms of, like, Free Realms, but, like, you will never get one from Daybreak. Like, I highly doubt it. But it is interesting that I have seen no... I think the gameplay for open source Free Realms being recorded and thrown on YouTube, it's very hit or miss. I don't see a lot of people doing full playthroughs or, like, playing the game just for, like, an hour or 30 minutes or whatever, what have you. But it is really interesting that, like, that, you know, this whole post is asking for content creators, but there's not a lot out there. And then also this response, you can't get copyright claims for advertising as long as you're not making any money off of it. I don't think these people understand what the post is asking for, though, but it's like, it depends on where you live, because they took down Monkey Quest Reborn 2023 despite the game being closed for several years. It's, I don't know what they're talking about. They're not talking about this. And then the original poster responded, if you can let me know what platform I can look in terms of service and loss surrounding. But here's the thing, man. Says we have multiple channels that have survived on YouTube for years now. We also have people that stream on Twitch. But here's the thing. You're not going to get copyrighted for putting Free Realms content on YouTube, because Free Realms content has existed on YouTube for a while. And, like, if we could ask Mayhem and be like, hey, have any of your Free Realms Sunrise videos got copyrighted? Which the answer is going to be no. And even if you were making, like, ad revenue off of the Free Realms videos, you wouldn't get a copyright claim. I don't know what these people are going on about, but this is just really interesting. Game will be made as currently available to the public in case of a shutdown, but OSFAR isn't supposed to be exactly like what we had down the line. OSFAR is going to be similar but different. Yeah, with hacking and reskins. Cool, man. Yeah, and then there's like, yes, I'd love to participate in things, but busy on my other things, so I haven't recorded anything yet. It's interesting. Like, no one's actually, again, there's not a lot of us in the community that record content or make content on Free Realms. And then, of course, this person's like, I have no idea how to get into Free Realms. the usual suspects, but most of this video, I just wanted to talk about, like, the whole content creation thing. It's like, there's not a lot of people that do it, and there's not a lot of people that do it like I do, as well as I do. But I've been around in the Free Realms community doing content for 3 years, and I haven't seen anyone step up and do as much as I have with all of the, you know, covering both Palia and Free Realms, because I consider Palia in the vein of what Free Realms does. But, and then there's also this post is just open on Twitter and Facebook, and then a lot of join the Discord, you know, to play Free Realms again while it's being worked on. I don't know, man. I feel like this post is just, you know, the whole Reddit's all about, like, open source Free Realms now. But yeah, man, I don't think a lot of people are going to sign up for this. If there are people that are signing up, it's people that are a part of the open source Free Realms Discord. But in terms of those people, like, getting views and reaching views, like, it's probably not going to happen. Like I said, I will be covering Free Realms Sunrise when it releases, which I'm hoping is this year, but we'll see if that even happens. I will be promoting the hell out of that game, man. When it drops, when it releases, whenever it happens. You know, I won't be pushing this. I think you guys are aware of that, you know, with all the views you give me on the open source Free Realms videos, you know, but I'm not going to push it. I'm not. Because I personally, I've said my reasons for why I won't play it. But I just thought this post was interesting. I thought I'd talk about it just because there is not a lot of people in the community that will, like, legitimately make content on the game. I was assuming before this OSFR thing became a thing, I was assuming people were going to create content on Free Realms Sunrise, and they were all, like, waiting for it to drop. Because, you know, it's going to, when Free Realms Sunrise comes out, it's going to be, you know, open to the public. Obviously, you got to find your own ways of getting it to run or whatever. I don't even know how that whole thing's going to work because, you know, we don't know yet, but it's interesting, man. This whole this whole push for OSFR is very interesting. because now they're like, content creators needed. We need them now. They got to push the game for us. Yeah, it's interesting. I don't know, but you know, we'll see what happens in the near future for Free Realms Sunrise. This is probably, it might be the last video I make on open source Free Realms. I don't know. I just thought it was interesting to talk about because there's not a lot of us in the community. But anywho, that's going to be the video for today. But thank you guys for watching. If you did, as always, I appreciate it a ton. And I will see you guys in the next video. And yeah, goodbye.